Animals who ask people for help. Actual footage. Hello and welcome to Animal Kingdom. Today in this video, we're going to discuss how animals ask people for help. When we look at some situations of animals needing human assistance, it's worth debating the commonly held belief that we wouldn't cognize human behavior. Even though this is still a widely held view, even among well-known scientists, it is simply incorrect based on mounting anecdotal and empirical data. The shroud between species get pierced regularly, and it's a beautiful thing. Under extreme circumstances, life's strong, biologically driven sense of individual preservation, which is shared by all species, when there is no other option, we overcome our fear and ask for aid as a last resort. The accompanying video is an exquisitely touching example of this. Cows are known for farmer. Cows are domestic animals that are known for being docile and without a sense of adventure, except that the heroine of our story is a cow who became bored with her daily routine and wanted to see what it was like to change her grazing and milking routine. She then moved away from the pasture to explore the nearby woods in search for freedom and new sensations. Inventory of grazing and milking, she walked out from the pasturage in search of activity and new sensations. And she started to feed on the grass in her route, fascinated with the wilderness and the delicious finds buried in the underbrush. She can't be argued with, and she takes more and more opportunities and rushes recklessly. Fortunately, firemen members of the RSPCA, the equivalent of the SPA in Great Britain, came to save her after she became stuck between two trunks of the same tree. The task was difficult and tiring, especially since they had to get rid of a bull that was targeting them at the same time. Dangers targeted at leopards. Leopards are common-sized cats that come in a mixture of hues, including pale yellow, gray, and chestnut. Dark dots in a rosette pattern appear on the leopard's shoulders, upper arms, back, and hunches, while little black dots appear on the head, chest, and throat. The leopard's white belly is covered with large black patches. Leopards that are black or melanistic are frequent, especially in deep woodlands. For such a huge predator, the leopard is doing especially well. It is thought that there are up to 500,000 leopards on the planet. Leopards, like many other large cats, are frequently abused by habitat loss and increased hunting pressure. They can remain undiscovered even close to human populations due to their secretive habits and concealment. Despite its powers, the leopard is no match for habitat loss or poachers, and numerous subspecies, including the Amur, Anatolian, Barbary, North Chinese, and South Arabian leopards are endangered. Leopards have long been victims of the animal production industry, having been forced to engage in circus acts or sentenced to life in captivity for human amusement. Circus animals spend most of their time in crowded cages or on chains as they move from show to show. Circus animals training is nearly often based on threatening trainers who must shatter the animal spirits to control them. Zoos are created with visitors' wants and wishes in mind, rather than the animals. As a result of being isolated from their natural environments and social systems, many animals in zoos exhibit abnormal ways. The bulk of animals in zoos were removed from the wild or bred in custody for public display, rather than species security. Zoos are created with visitors' wants and wishes in mind, rather than the animals. As a result of being assigned from their natural settings and social systems, many animals in zoos exhibit unnatural behavior. The majority of animals in zoos were removed from the wild or bred in captivity for public display rather than species stability. A raven with porcupine quills in his face requests for support. Not just birds have been known to get themselves into situations where they need to seek human assistance. The following example describes the story of an elephant and his two companions who were poached and poisoned. Even though the injured wild elephant had never been aided or rehabilitated by people before, he knew two former orphans who DSWT's Itumba Reintegration Center had nurtured, and it was here that he decided to seek help for himself and his friends. A trained elephant that has been shot in the head equals a car and asks for assistance. Marine mammals and fish, in addition to birds and terrestrial creatures, have recognized humans as a potential source of assistance, as these two stories of a dolphin and a manta ray demonstrate. Both creatures were injured or trapped in discarded fishing gear, necessitating human invasion. So with that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. What do you think about animals who ask people for help? Let us know your views in the comment section below, and until the next video, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for more uploads like this. Also, if you're not a subscriber yet, then do it now. Otherwise, you'll miss out. See you soon. Bye.